This picture was supposed to be on yesterday's YouTube.
February 5th, day 21. Yeah, I made it through the night. It rained a little bit through the night. Made the snow a little bit shallower. You can kind of see slushy on the trail. Kind of see some bare spots up there. This is the way I'm going. I've been walking for about an hour. So the snow's not nearly as deep, thank goodness. I got a coyote breaking trail again. You don't think that's much, but I can see how deep the snow is when I get ready to step. Recap a little bit yesterday. My right knee was hurting pretty bad. I really haven't had that problem much. I got to camp, got my wet socks off, put them in the sleeping bag. Thought I was gonna eat dinner and supper. I just hurried up, ate dinner. Didn't want supper. Ate a little bit of granola I had in my food bag just because it was heavy. Packed up, kind of organized my stuff, and went to sleep probably close to 5. Then I didn't want to get out of my sleeping bag this morning. Just didn't feel like it. Was dreading the trail, but the sun's been out. Over my back, the weather's been looking pretty threatening, kind of dark, but it's not supposed to rain till this evening. I think I got maybe 13 miles to another shelter. There's one in between, but I'd like to make that 13 if I could feel like it. I've got, I think 27 miles to Hot Springs for resupply. I can stretch it out for 3 days if I have to. I have enough food. Okay, I can't think of what else I was going to say. I feel a little better today. Just the snow not being so deep, I can make a little better stride. Oh, I did see some, I think it was mountain lion tracks yesterday, went across the trail. And first I thought it was bear, but it wasn't a long enough print. It was more like a post hole. And they was a day old or so. I couldn't really see any claw marks or anything. So then I was worried that the mountain lion could be in front of me. So I was checking all the trees I was going underneath them and stuff, and checking uphill. I thought maybe it attacked me from the uphill side or something. So just things that go through your mind. Oh, a couple quick things I forgot to say back there. I think I was so wore out, I left Ohio at a little after midnight, drove to Knoxville, and then got an hour ride to the start of the trail, maybe an hour and 20-minute ride. I think that all took a toll and I was just wore out. Also, I put my socks on this morning. I put Walmart bags on top of them and then put them in my shoes. I don't know, they're probably gonna sweat, but will that be warmer than wet snow? I'll let you know tonight. That's what my trail looks like now in front of me. No more coyote tracks. 2 to 3 inches deep snow, which was a lot better than yesterday. And yesterday was mostly all uphill. About any time you get on and off the trail, you know that it starts at a gap or a valley. So you know it's always downhill to get to the gap, uphill when you leave. What the trail looks like behind me. Like some poor suckers leaving tracks. All right, blogging does take up a lot of time. I'll try to get going. There's the trail. Just thought that big root ball of the tree looked kind of weird. But there's the view for today. Kind of looking into the sun. 11:30. My first shelter's 4.5 miles away. I think the next one's maybe 9.5 miles. So, not sure where I'm gonna stop at. I was even thinking maybe the first one. Going through some drifts and everything on the trail. You know, your foot sinks in maybe 6 inches or so on the drifts. Just cannot make time. Can't take a very long stride. I did fall once. I think that makes 7. Ryan, my neighbor boy, I'm sure he's keeping count. And between yesterday and today, I think I about fell 50 times. And that's what wrenches your knees and kind of gets things aching. Alrighty, I'm going to have to eat dinner somewhere before I get to a shelter, I think. Okay, these are like the tracks I seen yesterday. I still think they're mountain lion. They're kind of big. Maybe somebody can tell me. I think they're a day or two old because we came across the trail. They're all kind of icy. You can't see anything. But he went up through there. I kind of think my mountain lion, because you can see where he was on this, jumped up on that log and everything. Came out through there, up through there. Okay, so tell me what kind of tracks those are. These are about the best ones here, I guess. Or there. But I'm betting mountain lion. 1 o'clock. I stopped for dinner. Just a little bit about what I've been walking through, the drifts and everything. Yeah, sometimes they get to be 2 foot tall. I try to walk around them. I don't know if you can really see it very good or not. And the snow's kind of deep. And I got 3 point something to my first shelter, 8 point something to my second shelter if I want to go there. So just kind of open up my pack, get the top of the food out. Broke some sticks to set on a log and set my gloves on them. They're waterproof to set my butt on, take a little break and eat. Just wearing me out, the snow. Get to the shelter early, what do? Sit around in the cold. Get to the shelter late, wore out, exhausted, where I don't feel like eating. Starting to hope like I don't end up like the dead mouse on the road or on the trail. I guess he probably couldn't find a place to get in, huh? In the weather. Alrighty, I'll keep going. Oh, I'll just do a quick 360 here. I know when I get up on top of there I have a better view, but it's even going to be windier. Now the wind just hit me here, so you probably won't be able to hear what I'm saying. Try to talk a little louder. Just a nice view. I can't hardly see what I'm looking at because I got the reflection of behind me from the snow. And I gotta look into the sun a little bit. Yeah. Somebody's been up here before me. Looks like they was pulling a sled. 2 people and a dog in a sled. Probably yesterday, it looks like. There's a place they was sled riding up there or something. But anyway, just a quick view. I thought that looked pretty cool. Probably gonna look better when I get up on top. But I'm sure it'd be so windy, cold for me and windy for you guys. There's my sunset for tonight. I'm 3/4 of a mile from the shelter. Walnut something shelter. So I can't talk long, I gotta get going. With this snow, I should have a little longer light. I'm still on the way to the shelter, but the sunset just got better. passed the last shelter at 3:30, and it said 4.8 miles to this one, so I knew I'd be cutting it close to get there. But after this shelter, it's 10 miles to the next one. Rain's supposed not to quit until 11 a.m. tomorrow, so I might not get a very early start, so I wanted to be closer on my shelters. Alright, let's see if I can find this before dark. Probably not. I made it to Walnut Mountain Shelter. It's not one of the better shelters. Got some boards missing and stuff. Just like a little old log cabin with plenty of cracks and holes in it. 6:30, I think it's 13 something miles. Has a picnic table. Says it has water, but I'll have to find that. I think I'll set up my tent and all that, or not my tent, my sleeping bag and air mattress before I look for water. Okay, I think that's going to end it for today. We're out.